us with justice.
Hey there guys, Concretron here, and welcome back to the 10th anniversary of Skylands. This is going to be my thing, I suppose. I'm not doing anything as big, but I do think I'm doing something a bit more unique, I suppose. That being, I ask a bunch of questions on the best music in Skylanders, and I asked Crash to put it in his community post, which I thank him for because I just want to reach out to more people, just to get more accurate results, you know. So big shout out to him, and let's get started with, I think it's the Spyro's Adventure, best Spyro's Adventure soundtrack. And that is that. A very good choice with the main theme. Definitely one of my favorites. For Giants, I kind of put it as a kind of a joke. And that was going to be Drill X's Big Rig. I did not expect so many people to vote for it. But it's just really funny. I think it was like, I probably should be saying the results, I suppose. So the title screen is 40% for that first one, and Drill X was 45%, and then the next runner up was the title screen with 20%, and then after that was Cutthroat Carnival with 17.5%.
This drill body's on the scene. I'm looking forward and back with a roll attack, cause you're messing with the wrong machine. You don't stand a chance, Skylander. Even though you won that round, cause the power won't drop and the killer won't stop until the city of Truckers is found. On time out, Skylander. There's something up with my drill, but you better watch out, you'll be down for the count when I show you my smashing skill. What did you do, Skylander? You just won the final round. I can't keep you beat and my systems are all shutting down.
Alright, for Swap Force, it's the title screen again. The title screen music is just so good, which makes sense because that's like the first thing that you get in there. But there's a lot of title screen. So title screen was 35%. The next one is Mesmerelda with 22%, which I'm kind of glad didn't make it because I think you get copyright striked for that. Next up, very close, is the Woodburrow music with 20%. Then Braving Mount Cloudbreak, which was at Chapter 1, Section 12.5, and then Mother Mayhem with 10%. Alright, the title screen definitely gets stuck in my head all the time for Swap Force. Next up in Trap Team is the title screen again. This time it was definitely much closer, but the title screen got 30%, and then the closest one after that was the Chaos boss fight with 27.5. That is actually very close. That's like the closest gap so far. And then after that is Chef Zeppelin with 20, Future Skyland with 17.5, and then Sunscraper Spire with only 5. Alright, for the best building theme from Trap Team, out of the 6 that I chose, Blastertron, Chill Bill, Dr. Crankface, Grave Clobber, Grenade, and Brawlrus. Grave Clobber didn't get any. I tried to pick the best ones so far that I liked. I probably could have definitely put Pinata, but nobody chose Grave Clobber. That's surprising, especially when Brawlrus was there with 2.5%. But after that is Dr. Crankcase with 10, Blastertron with 30, and of course, Chill Bill with 37%. I am not surprised, and I actually really like Chill Bill. So, best music for Superchargers is the main theme again, or the title screen. It's usually one of those two when it comes to these. This is the 6 out of the 9 questions that I said, I suppose. The main theme had, this was like the biggest gap in like the entire thing, and that was 42.5. That's almost half. After that is Brimstone. Wait, there's actually a tie. 7 Brimstone and Boulders and the Superchargers, I don't know what I meant by that, with 17.5 each, and then the Darkness with 15, and then the Emperor Chaos boss fight with 7. I actually quite like Emperor Chaos boss fight, just in general, but the music's also really good. So it looks like I was wrong. This is no. But the Imaginators, best music for Imaginators, has 45% of the votes flat for the title screen. I think that's the biggest one that we have. The other one was the Lost Imaginite Minds Rubble Maker boss with 20, then the Water Realm with 17, then the Tech Realm with 7, and then tied between the Fire and the Earth with 5. So I really just put the realms in there just because I couldn't find anything that I kind of liked and that hasn't really showed up on the list already, because Imaginators wasn't really warm Valve. But I think like the realms were originally, and they're just kind of remixed a little bit. But either way, very good. so for this next question, second to last question, is best game for music overall. So whatever game has the best music, and I'm almost sad to say that Spyro's Adventure has it with 30% of the votes. I was really hoping for Giants, but Spyro's Adventure has it with 30, Giants with 25, then Trap Team with 17, then Superchargers with 15, Swapforth with 7, and Imagineers with 5. Personally, Imagineers isn't really surprising, but because it's really just a whole bunch of remix stuff, but what are you gonna do, you know? Alright, for best hub, this is the last section here. The best hub world music. For the best hub world music is much like the best game music overall. The Spyro's Adventure Ruins got 33.3, and then the Dread Yacht, which again I was really hoping for, got 30. This time there was a much closer gap. The next is the Trap Team Skylanders Academy, and then a tie between the MAP and Woodborough, which is surprising because I actually quite like Woodborough. And then lastly was the Academy from Superchargers. So, that is going to be it for my part of this ginormous thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you all next time.